La 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 la. That's a vocal check. Sound check.
Has it started? Yeah. You look bronzed. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Queering Committee. I'm Joe. No, wait. Job already.
Welcome to the queer. So you're gonna say, "Hi everyone, welcome to the Queering Committee."
You don't control me. Welcome to... That was too much.
But I just kill them off.
Don't cancel us.
It's just a butterfly with a less cute.
Okay, lock in, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come through, Basic Instinct.
I am a little bit in these. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Queering Committee, where we do remind you... You could have told me that I'm literally covered with dust.
I thought you put it there for a reason. Covered in lint.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Queering Committee, where we do remind you...
I fucked it. That queer joy is a right and not a privilege.
You're all very welcome.
Yeah.
My name's Joe, and my pronouns are they, them.
And I'm Dominic. My pronouns are he, him. And what we're here to do is create an open space for the exploration of queer identity, joy, and authenticity.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. So we thought this first episode would be a nice way to get to know us and explore a little bit of our background ahead of hopefully some really exciting guests. Guest one, maybe, who knows?
Just one is enough.
Just one's enough. I think we're enough. We're maybe too much.
I'm excited to meet myself and get to know myself.
Yes.
It's never happened before.
Yeah. Yeah. I've met that person. You shouldn't be excited.
Oh, okay. Right, let's go.
What kind of queer kid were you?
An autistic one and one with ADHD. I was like, mature for my age. I got along with my teachers. I was very naughty as well. I got suspended from school. Sorry, parent.
What did you get suspended for?
I set the fire alarm off and then I lied about it that someone made me do it. But actually, I just wanted to do it. So I did it.
I really thought you were going to say you set the school on fire.
It wasn't that bad. I was like good-ish grades, but naughty. But also got on with my teachers. So they just left me alone to just raw dog life. And I was in, survival mode when I was in secondary. So I got on a lot with some of the popular girls and I did okay, but I was like if a gay kid was gay.
Right, okay. I can see that for you.
Yeah. I had the same haircut as my lesbian maths teacher in sixth form.
I'd like to see a picture of her. Do we have a picture? Can
I've
we pop a
heard,
picture
no.
up on screen
All
of your lesbian maths
destroyed
teacher?
in the fire. What about you?
I was less autistic and more artistic.
So she thinks.
So she thinks. No, I was definitely both. But I was a quiet kid. I could often be found like just drawing and entertaining myself. Into high school, similar experience, very popular with the girls, which, looking back, my family definitely misread those signs,
Ladies man.
Yeah, such a ladies man. Oh, you should see all the girlfriends he's got. And I'm like upstairs, like styling their hair and putting lip gloss on them.
I was going to say, you were a quiet kid.
Yeah.
What changed?
I had to get loud. I had to get loud. No, I think what changed was meeting people with a similar experience to mine. And, the second I left school, throwing myself into the gay community and, trying to embrace who I am. It's taken a long time, but yeah.
I'm glad you're getting there now.
Thanks.
Me too. And you know what? To anybody who wants to make us less queer or erase us or make us go away, it's making me more queer.
I was going to say, do it. I would like to be erased.
Oh, that's too dark for the podcast.
I don't think it is.
What's next?
What is your earliest queer memory?
I don't really know. I was like not aware because I never saw it reflected in TV or music really that I was exposed to or the media. I didn't really know. And then as soon as I was like, oh, gay exists, I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing Queer as Folk when that first aired, and that was like a big awakening for me. Why did that just...
I don't know.
It's fine. Yeah, I didn't know. And then I knew. And then as soon as I knew, I knew. I remember there was a man in the chip shop, a young man, And I was a teenager, and I remember thinking his arms looked very muscular
Right.
and vascular.
He mustn't have been eating a lot.
He obviously wasn't taking advantage of free chips that he presumably got.
They were really bad employers and didn't offer free chips.
I hope not. It's gone now, that chip shop. So obviously, too many gays working there.
Obviously, must be. The gays shut it down.
Well, why you haven't answered yours? What I want to know is, who was your first queer crush?
Oh my God.
Also known as a crush.
Yeah, why it gotta be queer? My first queer crush,
Apart from me.
of course. I mean, we didn't know each other back then, but my first queer crush was Adam Rickett. I breathe again. And when I tell you that me and my lovely first girlfriend at 7 years old, yeah, I know. Oh, I started young. I was a player, total player.
Such a ladies' man.
Such a ladies' man. So I met who was one of my best friends now when I was 7. And I made her a little necklace out of little gems. I mean, the signs were there, right? I made her a little necklace out of gems and strings. And we both put on musical performances. And I took my top off at 7 years old.
That's really cute. What kind of strings?
I breathe again. Huh?
What kind of string?
Well, it was specifically for the necklace, but I don't think we need to get into that.
Okay, that was where my mind went. I just want to know. Arts and crafts.
Do you have a gay crush that's come to mind? Actually, I have another one because I'd just like to throw this into the ring. For anyone, and please drop a comment, biker mice from Mars.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Like,
This is a current crush, by the way.
and for anyone, we're gonna, I love that Joe's like the one who's going to be editing this. And I'm just gonna, Joe, if you can pop a little picture of the biker mice from Mars. They are the most hench, vascular, like homoerotic mice that I've ever seen. And I've seen many a homoerotic. No, I can't say that.
Bench.
Yeah.
My phone always autocorrects hench to bench. Homophobic. You know what's homophobic? Last night when my phone forced me to have the England game results. I don't have anything against that lifestyle, but I didn't need to know the football results. And then I dismissed it on my iPhone, and then an hour later it popped up again.
We are different type of queer people because I have everything against that type of lifestyle. I cannot stand football, and I can't even I hate the fact it gets pushed down your throat left, right, and center. Sorry, I was trying to fight back a joke.
I've been to just change this. I've been to see the women's team at Newcastle United, and that was good.
Yeah,
Gan on the lasses.
yeah.
So I dismissed it. Adam Rickett.
Adam Rickett.
Breathe again.
I breathe again. I breathe again. Do you have a crush?
I mean, I used to watch WWF, and I think I found that quite erotic.
I mean,
no, I didn't find it erotic, but I mean, I didn't.
It is erotic.
It was
though.
good. I liked Kane. Wore a mask.
Okay, mask for mask.
Triple H and all of them. I don't know. No, not mask for mask.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, I think that was probably
okay. I remember really being into The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock was never really my thing.
No, I could smell what was cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been the hardest part of being queer?
Well, in some ways it's getting harder. There's rolling back of people's rights around the world. There's a cultural shift. There are news outlets in the UK that are voicing archaic and ridiculous, unproven statistics around, queer men. I've been physically assaulted in the last 12 months, and we have regularly been called names, called
Yeah.
last week.
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time.
I think it's hard to find joy. But like I said earlier, I think there came a point, I think early last year, that I was like, maybe I could start to hide some of my identity to stay safe. And, maybe it's easier to not go back in them, never going back in the closet, but talk about it less and be less visible. But actually, like, my response to that is I'm going to be more visible. I'm going to shout louder. And maybe if that helps someone, then hopefully it will.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's funny to me that they do that in the media and try to make it sound like we're sexualizing children, like we're trying to push our sexuality onto children. We're not the ones running around saying, such a little heartbreaker. Does he have a girlfriend? Oh, like, it's us being proudly ourselves has absolutely nothing to do with a child's sexuality, identity. And I'll tell you what, if two men kissing makes a child queer, it's fine. Show them a man and woman kissing straight after and they're turned back.
It's not like they don't see it.
Well, exactly. And I just think, yeah, I don't think.
Anything.
No, absolutely nothing behind the eyes.
No. And I think what's hard about being queer, less so now in some ways, but I didn't see queerness really. No. I didn't grow up with that. I didn't know.
Well, we grew up in a time where it was illegal to show any sort of queer relationships on TV.
Yeah.
Plot twist, two gay men just walked past the window.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, yeah. And honestly, the hardest thing about being queer is like what to wear.
Yeah.
How do you serve day in, day out, 24/7, 365, bumping that?
Bumping that. Oh my God, constantly bumping that.
No. So just to introduce the concept of sobriety.
Yeah, this is a nice segue. We used to bump that a lot.
Fat.
Huh?
Fat.
What?
What did you say?
I said we used to be bumping that. Yeah, I mean, listen, let's segue into all of it. We used to be drug addicts.
Yeah. I am sober. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I am. I'm sober. We're both living sober lives. And as a queer person, that comes with its own challenges as well. I mean,
that's what I was going to say.
Well, I'm really sorry to get there before you. But, the gay community can be, it's not exclusively, but it can be a pretty hedonistic lifestyle. And I think trying to navigate communal spaces that are like heavily centered around drug use, like nightlife, can be difficult. But actually, what I will say publicly is that spending time with you in a queer space, a nightclub, whatever, has been absolutely joyous, drinking our Diet Cokes and just having a little gay time. It's been really fun.
It has been good. And I've been enjoying it. And I found a bit of liberation recently hanging out with you.
Libations.
No. Unless you count a Guinness Zero, which I'm a fan of.
I do.
Yeah, it's tricky. I think we can be quite tribal. I think people in general in the UK, a lot of socializing is centered around drinking. It's not like in other countries, and it can be difficult, but you can find a way through that, and you can find a way you can find people who do. And actually, like, if you find the right people who still do drink a bit or still, do, you can find, yeah.
You can find.
I'm going to edit this out.
You can just find.
Next.
Okay.
So how about, what's something that people outside of the queer community misunderstand about being queer?
I think that everything's fine now. Everything's fine now, and homophobia isn't a thing, and we're just free to be who we are and live our best lives, and that everything's hunky-dory, because it's not. And every time I bring up to someone that I have been, verbally abused on the street or physically assaulted, it gets minimized and pushed away, and the immediate reaction is like, no, that doesn't still happen. Like, really? And everyone's so gobsmacked that it happens.
Well, it was one of yours.
Yeah, well, it was fucking one of yours. You can believe that.
I just wasn't swearing.
What about you? What do you think about that?
Yeah, the same-sex marriage, which is a good thing, but isn't necessarily what people wanted. Safety, security, not to be ridiculed, not to be living in a cultural shift back towards it's okay to make fun of queer people for being queer. It's okay to make fun of men for being feminine. Nobody wins from that. Like, straight cis men don't win from the pressure that builds to be masculine and to be the breadwinner and to be the alpha and all of that. misogynistic, racist, homophobic, transphobic stuff, which is all kind of peppered in through there. So yeah, I'd like people to pick up. A lot of people would benefit from picking up certain literature and having it, trying to just get a queer. You don't have to be a queer person to want to get a queer perspective. So
Yeah.
yeah, pick up a book, read
Well
some.
said.
Thanks.
Well said.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. And also, I want them to know how difficult it is to pick out this many outfits.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just wear black, and I'm wearing my gym outfit right now. So
Well, but you feel my pain.
yeah, it is. It is painful.
Yeah. Painful to look at. Jo finds looking at color very difficult.
That's not true.
They're colorblind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like this shade of orange? Have you ever felt like you're not queer enough?
Yeah. I felt excluded in a lot of queer spaces, particularly through my sobriety. I think when I was in a bigger body as well. And like, I think the thing is, I've always felt, I remember distinctly being very young and like loving myself and loving my body and feeling neutral or liking the way that I looked. And actually, it was other people who I learned the word gay from being called gay by someone in school. And I didn't know what that meant. And obviously, it was meant maliciously by that person, but obviously it's not a malicious word. But I felt excluded from not being hairy enough or not being, from being sober or from not having hair to style.
I mean, this is a really nice point to like segue into, I suppose, the queer community excluding the queer community. We create these tribes that, you voiced this to me before. You didn't feel like you fit into a certain tribe. And it's damaging to feel like you have to fit a mold within a mold.
Yeah.
We don't fit the generic mold of being straight. And then we get into this, what should be a safe space. And there's these other molds that we don't quite fit into. And it's just really damaging.
Yeah. It's like if a mold was a mold.
Yeah. Mole, not mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not against there being subtypes of queer people within the queer male spaces, yes, by, twinks, bears, whatever. But I just think it doesn't have to be so rigid. I think for me, it's a lot more fluid. It's more about the person.
Yeah. Like you can dislike any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
No, of course not.
What do you think is something within the queer community which deserves more of an honest conversation?
Personally, I think chemsex needs a lot more conversation. I think, I don't want to stereotype, but it seems to be way more prevalent within the gay male community, but it is absolutely tearing us apart as a community. In particular, when I travel, having been on those apps in the past, you start to realize just what an effect it's having on the community. And I think, these apps that gay men tend to use have a bit of responsibility.
Because maybe they can like an option where, let's be honest, people take substances and some people do not take substances and are sober. Can there be a sobriety setting where, they're incompatible people, you can automatically filter them out from your grid?
Yeah. In my mind, there are clear. I'm gonna hold on.
It went up my nose.
I think we all know on certain apps that there are codes and ways that people communicate that they're into chemsex. And I think there should definitely be some work done around that because, people should be able to go onto an app, live their wildest fantasies out and do whatever they wish, but they should be able to do so safely and without the risk of being exposed to things they don't want to be exposed to.
Yeah, for sure. And like, instead of just pretending that it doesn't happen or trying to ban people, just lean into, safer using practices and signposting people to the right place or the right service, and protecting people who are vulnerable. I think addicts in particular, myself being one of them. If I use an app, which I sometimes do, I get bombarded with messages from people who have who are signaling in their profiles that they want to get high, and that's dangerous for me.
Yeah.
There is maybe out of self-loathing, or there's a lot of we're not very kind to each other. In general, people on apps, people on dating sites, people in bars, we have these conversations frequently where I chat to someone on an app or on a dating app, and then I see them in real life and they don't acknowledge.
Yeah.
They clock me, but they blank me, and that's fine. But it's not; these are not isolated incidents. This is kind of normalized.
Yeah.
And perhaps it's a cultural thing in the UK. People are a little bit more awkward and a little bit more prude, and don't want to air out in public that they
Don't want to air out in public.
don't want to air themselves out. They should air themselves out.
Yeah. Iberico ham, just like cured meat, just airing out.
I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, I'm not vegetarian.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to have an honest conversation about the fact that we could be kinder to each other and we could be more inclusive. And there are conversations to be had around having a tribe or having an identifier is valuable, and can create a sub community which you can express a kink or you can meet like-minded people. But we can tell somebody that they're not our type in a kind way. We can be kind. We can be kind.
I mean, speak for yourself. I can't.
Yes, you can. He's very kind.
Ah, stop.
Sometimes.
Okay, so we've rambled on, and we're gonna do a little quick fire round.
Are we?
Yes, we're gonna do a little quick fire
You
round.
tell me this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this is hilarious because I have told you this, and where this comes from is a meme that you sent me that you said, "Did I send you that?" The human version of Dory from Finding Nemo, right here.
Ellen, by the way.
Yeah. Ugh, can we? I don't know.
I want to plead the fifth. Right, let's go. Ding.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to pop up on screen the meme that this comes from. We're playing a game of home of phobic or home of sexual. And I'm going to throw some topics at you, and we're going to throw topics back and forth, and we're going to say whether or not they are homophobic or homosexual.
Okay, what about when your phone forces you to see the football results?
Absolutely homosexual. Two men wrestling on a...
Two.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry. That would have been so loud. Yeah. There's more than two.
We need to educate Dominic on how a game of football works.
Well, I'm only interested in the two men that are like tackling each other. The rest of them are just running around. Okay. Skinny jeans.
Homophobic.
Absolutely homophobic. Skinny jeans with an alligator shoe and a dress shirt. The early 2000s.
You love an alligator.
I love alligators. I'm a swamp bitch. Dochi.
Yeah.
Let's get Dochi on the podcast.
I think you're invited, Dochi. You're very welcome. Well, I want to recreate that Grammys performance.
We can. If you could learn the choreo. Can you learn the choreo?
Don't call it that.
What choreo?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Homophobic.
Homophobic. That was the worst laugh I've ever done in my life.
The best. Es ist das Beste. Das ist Deutsch.
Board games.
Homosexual. So many queers do tabletop gaming.
Okay, that's fine, but like homophobic if you take too long to explain the rules to me.
Or try and explain the rules at all.
Slater.
Homosexual.
So homosexual.
Do you want to know how she got her name? She was a big fan. She still is. Still with us, I hope. She's a big fan of Dazed and Confused, the movie from the 90s, which has a character, Slater, Slater. I'm looking in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And she took the name Slater, Slater, as her initial artist name. And then when she was trying to get her Instagram handle, she just kept adding Y's because she couldn't get Slater.
It's an interesting story that I've now heard 12
No, you haven't.
times. Throw me a topic.
Pop figurines. Don't look over there. That was a gift.
I mean, hold on. Homosexual, because it's Moira Rose.
Yeah, okay.
And I have very good vision.
I just meant in general. I mean, gays love pop figurines, not me. Sorry to the person who bought me that.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. I've still got it. I kept it. Gardening. Houseplants. They're two different ones.
Yeah, and you can't just throw them all at me at
Gardening
once.
is homophobic. Houseplants are homosexual.
Oh, I don't know. A green thumb seems pretty homophobic. No, homosexual. Let's skip that one. I didn't like that.
Well, I've answered it anyway.
Okay. Let's do like 3 more and then.
Oh, strict.
Well, it doesn't have to just be 3.
Podcasting. Gay.
Podcasting is so
It's everything. No.
Polyurethane. Polypeptides.
Unsexual. Tarot. Gay.
Homosexual. We're not calling things gay. We're calling them homosexual.
It's easier to say. It's easier to say. And gays are lazy.
In fact, I feel like we've been doing this all wrong because we should be saying homophobic or homosexual.
Calling your flat an apartment.
So homosexual.
You said it wrong.
We're saying home of. Well, I don't want to change halfway through.
Why not? That's funny.
We've been playing this game wrong the whole time. Homosexual. Absolutely. But literally, a home of a homosexual is an apartment.
Yes.
Yes. Don't squeeze your thigh at me like that. Creep. It was like a little pulse.
Shiplap.
If I have to see one more shiplap bathroom, is this the wrong time to show you that I shiplap my goddamn bathroom? Yes.
Stanley Cups.
Homophobic.
Stanley Tucci, homosexual. Homosexual.
But hilariously, actually heterosexual.
I feel like it's a bit fluid. Bleach brows.
Homosexual.
Correct. It would have been I would have been hurt.
And I'm just going to say, because who knows what this footage is going to look like, that Jo does not have no brows. They are bleached brows. And they're done by me.
Yeah. If anybody wants their brows done, go to a professional.
It hurts so bad. Yeah. Shiplap. I just wanted to say it again.
Meg Stalter. No, let's not do that.
No.
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
Oh my God. So homosexual. Demi Moore.
Of sexual.
Home of sexual. Yeah, I don't know.
The Moon. Home of sexual. That bitch in the sky, she's absolutely just slaying every day, every night.
Yeah, homosexual, but only because like she controls the tides and therefore like all of everyone's moods.
Yeah.
Like put a gay man in a room, like depending on what mood he's in, he can just literally like shift the energy. So that's very like Luna.
Yeah. And also once a month she's like, you can't look at me.
Yeah. I love that. And also, can I just say, Mercury and Gatorade, like that's...
I hate that.
What?
That's homophobic. Homophobic.
Mercury being in retrograde is a very gay man thing to just fuck shit up.
It's
but
always...
like in a really
Mercury. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was our podcast. And we're so happy to have you join us on this journey. Thank you for tuning in. For anyone who watched until the end, you should like and subscribe.
Yeah, thanks for tuning into the Queering Committee. And we're so glad that you did.
Comment below, like, let's get to know each other.
Which one of us do you think is homosexual? And which one is homophobic?
Plot twist. It's both of us. We're both homophobic.
We hope you tune in again and drop a comment telling us who your favorite queer is.
Bye.
The end.